Hello and welcome, Scorpio. I am Pisces Intuition. Alright, so Scorpio, we're going to be doing this reading a little bit different. This one is going to be kind of looking at your ex and where they are now, kind of what's going on with the situation. You know, after a relationship ends, sometimes we still are energetically connected to this person and we don't always get the answers that we want from them or that we need for closure. And so, you know, this is just kind of another way to kind of look into it, to see, you know, like I said, what's going on, or, you know, just to kind of get some answers. All right, so I'm going to start by taking a couple oracle cards. This side is going to be for you, and then the other side is going to be for your person. All right, so we have healing, and then we have pride. Okay, and feel free to, you know, switch them around. You know, just take it how it resonates. All right. So one for Scorpio. Okay, and one for Scorpio's ex. All right. Okay, so I'm actually really kind of conflicted on how to place this because I'm getting different things here. Okay, so over here on healing, I'm putting the commitment card here because this is just saying that this was a committed relationship. This is something that you were really putting your all into, you know, putting work into. You know, somebody you really respected, somebody who, you know, you really kind of seen yourself spending, you know, either the rest of your life with, or you know, something along those lines. You were just very committed to this person. Now your person seems to be going through the dark night of the soul, you know, or could have been going through the dark night of the soul, and therefore really couldn't fully commit in the way that you could, if that makes sense, Scorpio. All right. So now, actually, let's go ahead and get into the tarot. All right, so for Scorpio and their ex, please. Okay, so Scorpio, you know, you being water energy, you were very vulnerable in this connection. You were very open with your feelings, very honest, very communicative, you know, very expressive, you know, within your relationship. You know, always, like I said, just letting them know how you felt through the relationship. Now your person, on the other hand, is coming out like the Hanged Man. So this is telling you that your person really couldn't express how they were feeling, because I think they were kind of confused by how they were feeling. They didn't know what they were feeling. You know, this is, you know, trying to gain a new perspective, but this is honestly, I think it was just your person, you know, dealing with their dark night of the soul, you know, dealing with their pride, not knowing how to express their emotions to you. You know, with pride here and dark night of the soul, that tells me that your person really didn't deal with emotions often. They could have been suppressing them, and, you know, going through the dark night of the soul, you know, that could be, you know, that could bring about a lot of depression for some people, because it is bringing up those things that we try to hide, that we try not to deal with, that we don't want to deal with, that we, you know, just, you know, we tuck them away for another day because we're not going to look at them, we're not going to think about them. Maybe if, you know, we do that long enough, it'll go away. And, you know, with pride, like I said, you know, your person, it's almost like they were showing weakness. If they were letting you in, if they were letting you know what they were going through, if they were telling you about their emotions, or, you know, about their feelings. And so that's why we have the Hanged Man here. You know, your person just really didn't know how to take, you know, the necessary action. All right. So let's see what else we have for Scorpio. All right. Okay, again, kind of getting the same thing here. Scorpio, we have for you, the Sun card. And this is like you were trying to, constantly make your person feel happy, trying to make them feel warm, by expressing your emotions, letting them know, hey, I'm here for you. I'm very much committed to you. I myself am healing, and, I'm very healing to you, because that's what I'm getting, is that, you really tried to help them, through this process, dealing with themselves and everything else. And even though now, Scorpio, you are healing from this relationship, back then they still seen you as, very healing. And that's why I think they were kind of conflicted on how to deal with this particular situation. And that's why they were really feeling like the Hanged Man. You did make them happy. You were very warm. You were very inviting. You were very, like I said, very healing to them. But, at the same time, going through the dark night of the soul, that's something that they had to handle on their own. And therefore, they just couldn't fully commit, to this relationship. We have the Seven of Cups here. And, you see how he's covering his eyes. Seven of Cups, that's just like he has so many things going on and he doesn't want to see it. Like I said, he's just at that point where he's like, if I close my eyes long enough, if I push things down deep long enough, I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to deal with it, and I can pretend it doesn't exist. And so with this particular Seven of Cups, that's what I'm really getting from your person, is they just didn't know how to handle emotions. They didn't want to come across as weak or show any type of weakness by, expressing their emotions, or, telling you, like I said, talking to you about their feelings, because they were so very prideful. All right. So now let's see. Okay, so Scorpio. One for Scorpio and one for your person. Okay. 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 So we actually had 3 that came out. And Scorpio, what I'm getting is walking away. I'm getting shocking. And then I'm getting secretive. All right, so Scorpio, again, I'm getting that your person, again, was very secretive. He's, by kind of, like I said, hiding things, hiding his eyes. Again, that's, telling me he was secretive and he just didn't like dealing. He or she, I should say, I'm sorry. They didn't like dealing, like I said, with a lot of things. And again, very secretive, hiding this mask. They never fully let you in. No matter how committed you were, no matter how much you tried within this relationship, it's almost like, your person, there's like another side to your person, and even then, maybe when you got behind the mask, it was still like, I still don't know who this person is. And I think it just got to be too much for you, Scorpio, and it caused you to kind of walk away, or, somebody here, just had to walk away. And I'm getting more, along the lines, it was you. Just because there was something that was very shocking that, may have come about. Now, it could be, it could have been something your person did. It could have been something that was said, something you heard. We will get into some more tarot and see. But yeah, I'm just getting that something shocking came out and somebody here just kind of had to walk away. Maybe it's just the fact that there was too many secrets. Okay. All right, so we have Scorpio and their person. Scorpio Ex. Okay. All right, so, Scorpio, the card I'm getting is, the Queen of Swords for you. So this is really you needing answers. This is you needing the truth. Like I said, something here that really kind of caused you to just, like, there's no going back. Something happened here to where it was just like, I can't believe this. you know, it was something really shocking to you. It's something that just kind of blew your mind, and you're like, I'm not dealing with this. You know, what, you know, after all this, after me being so fully committed, me trying to help you through everything you're going through, and now you pull this. And I think it was just too much for you, Scorpio, like I said. And, you know, somebody here just had to leave. You know, it's like you got some answers, but you still need more. You still want to know why. You still have some unanswered questions, and you want the truth. And the Queen of Swords is here, you know, holding up her sword. At the same time, it's almost like, you know, you're like, I'm getting two things. So this is going to be one of you. Well, there's going to be some that resonate with one side, others that resonate with the other side. Some of you want to hear their truth. Some of you need these answers. And, you know, you have your sword up because, you know, you're ready to cut out, you know, the bull crap. And then for others of you, you're just like, you know what? My hand is out. You're welcome to come in, but I don't need your answers. I don't need to hear your truth. You know, I'm going about, I have mental clarity now. I'm focusing on me, and I don't need you or your answers. All right, now for your person, it looks like your person here with the Star card is finally starting to kind of restore some balance. They're finally starting to kind of heal. You know, this is definitely going to, when anybody goes through the dark night of the soul, it is a process. You know, it is nothing that can, you know, happen overnight. It takes, you know, quite some time, you know, a lot of work, a lot of energy to really put forth. And, you know, again, there's a lot of healing that really goes into it. So, you know, your person, it looks like, has kind of began the healing process. But again, you know, it's going to take some time. So even if they were to come back with some answers, I don't know that it's going to be anytime soon, Scorpio. All right, so let's take a couple more tarot. Okay, you know what? Actually, before I do this, I want to do... Where is it? Okay, no. We're going to go and do some more tarot. And then we'll get into the other oracle. Alright, so Scorpio. Okay, we have one. Now their person. Okay. Okay, so Scorpio, you know, for you, I'm getting that you really tried here, you know, but I mean, you were juggling, things were off balanced, it was you putting in the work, and, you know, you're standing on one leg here, and, you know, things are just getting kind of cloudy. Again, you're trying to keep things juggling, you're trying to keep things going, you know, and it just got to a point where you couldn't, it was getting too difficult. You know, like I said, your person here with the Devil card coming out. You know, let me show you. Oh, sorry. Okay, so this particular Devil, you know, you see the couple, you know, here really just kind of entwined within each other. So, I mean, you had a lot of chemistry with your person. You know, some readers won't say it this way, but this is kind of how I see this particular situation. You know, you were very bound to this person. Like I said, you had a lot of chemistry with this person. You know, this could have honestly possibly been like a soulmate energy, someone you were just very drawn to. Again, I think you both were really put in each other's, you know, path. It was just too toxic at the time, and really, I think you being put in their path was because, you know, you kind of started that healing process within them. Well, all right. Do we have any other messages for Scorpio? Okay, yeah. All right, Scorpio's person. Okay, yeah. All right, so, you know, there really just kind of needed to be a break here. You know, you really needed to go and regain your strength, because it's like this person took a lot of energy out of you. You know, as much as you love them, as much as you were committed to your person, you know, and committed to helping them heal or putting forth this effort, they just couldn't. You know, it's not that they didn't want to, they just couldn't. They didn't know how, and they couldn't. And so, you know, that really put a lot of work on you, and it took a lot of your time, a lot of your energy. And so now this is time for you to really focus on you. This is your time to really just kind of heal, you know, from this relationship. And like I said, really kind of regain yourself. All right, and then we have the Lover's card coming out. And so again, this is telling me, you know, this was a soulmate connection. You know, that's why you're very bound to this person. You know, this is someone, like I said, you had great chemistry with. This is someone that I honestly believe you were set in their path in order to start that healing process. You know, people aren't just placed in our lives, you know, just to be there. You know, they are put in our lives for a reason. So, and I think that's what your reason was, Scorpio, to be with this person, was because you set them on the path towards healing. So even though they wronged you, even though, you know, they did some not so nice stuff to you, that was definitely very hurtful, you know, you started that process within them. It's almost like you made them, I don't want to say grow up, but you just made them face the things that they weren't facing before. All right. So now let's go ahead and get some angel answers, and then we will do some romance angels. Okay. Yeah, so here we have helpful people, which is, you know, really kind of what you were and what they're kind of going through now. And, you know, some bit of advice, I guess, for you is forgiveness. And the reason I'm saying it's for you is because, like I said, you put in so much work, so much time, so much energy, so much of your commitment and loving nature into this person. And, you know, so now not only do you need to, you know, offer them forgiveness for everything that they did, for all the ways that they wronged you, but you also need to forgive yourself and know, like I said, this was here for a reason. You know, you were here in their path for a reason. And like I said, without you, I don't think they would have started this healing process. So again, Scorpio, you know, just forgiveness so that way you can move on. You know, with this being a soulmate connection, there could possibly be communication at, you know, a later date. Just in, you know, for them to, you know, kind of bring around an apology. Yeah, okay. And again, this is just kind of Spirit's way of confirming, you know, this, yes, this was a soulmate connection. Okay. One more message, please. Okay, and then again, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay. All right, so I hope this helps some of you. Like I said, I do kind of see, let me take one more card. I keep getting the feeling that there is going to be some kind of communication. Yeah, okay. There's going to be communication in order to kind of balance the scales. You know, they're going definitely to be asking for your forgiveness in this particular situation. You know, whether you choose to forgive them or not, you know, that's entirely up to you. Whether you guys get back together or not, that's entirely up to you as well. You know, I'm not really looking into that. I'm just seeing kind of what's going on, hopefully giving you the answers that, you know, you didn't get, that you were kind of looking for within this situation. All right, so Scorpio, that is what I have for you for the X read. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I hope it helped your situation. And I will talk to you again soon. So have a lovely rest of the week. All right, Scorpio, I am so sorry. I was concluding your reading, and I completely forgot to take one more message card that I wanted to take for you guys. So I will be going ahead and adding this into the video. But this is the messages from Mystic Moon. They're actually twin flame messages from Mystic Moon. These are beautiful cards, but this is just kind of saying, you know, what would your ex say to you if they could? You know, like I said, I'm not getting there's communication between you guys at all right now, but, you know, definitely what they would like to say to you. All right. Okay. So Scorpio, they would want to tell you that you are an angel. And I don't know if I can meet your expectations. All right, and so Scorpio, I mean, that really kind of says a lot about how it was within the relationship. You know, they were, like I said, just not wanting to deal with a lot of things, and I think it was just out of fear of a disappointment. You know, out of fear of, you know, they didn't know if they could meet your expectations, but they did really feel, like I said, that you were very healing to them, you were home to them. You know, like the card says here, you know, you are an angel. So, you know, Scorpio, like I said, even though, you know, the relationship could have either ended badly or you were just kind of putting in all of the work while they, you know, really kind of weren't. You know, there's, like I said, there's lots of things, you know, not condoning anybody's behavior, you know, within a relationship. I mean, we're all adults, you know, we all need to learn how to accept our behavior and, you know, especially apologize for it, you know, when we know we're in the wrong. Scorpio, but what I'm getting at here is, you know, this is the messages that they would like to tell you. And again, like I said, I do see them coming in, you know, just to apologize. But they are kind of going through a dark night of the soul. So that's definitely saying, like I said, that's going to take some time. That's not going to happen overnight. So you may not hear this apology for quite some time. So, you know, because I know there's going to be, you know, questions on, well, will we get back together or anything? Honestly, I cannot say that right now. We can always kind of revisit the situation at a later date, but as of right now, I cannot say yes or no to that. So, because like I said, they're really kind of going through a lot right now, and they're going through that healing process that they need to in order just to be a better human, you know, in their own life, and definitely for, you know, if they decide to get into a partnership, whether it be you, whether it be somebody else, I don't know, but they cannot be a good partner until they go through this and until they really kind of heal their past wounds and, you know, really kind of offer that forgiveness to themselves as well, and forgive, you know, those who have really hurt them, who really kind of damaged them as well. So, all right, Scorpio, again, I apologize for not adding that, but, you know, you got those messages as well. So, again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys again very soon, so have a great rest of the week.